Hi everyone, this video is creating a custom cursor. So for example, as you can see here when I scroll around, the cursor I have here is defaulted as a normal black arrow. But what if we were creating an animated banner to do with cars? We might want it that our cursor is a little icon of a car. So obviously you can use any shapes, anything that you want for your cursor, but I've decided to use a picture of a car here that I can use as my cursor. So the very first step is I'm going to drag my image onto the stage. Automatically that gets put on frame 1 of my layer 1, and we can rename this that it says cursor. So I double left click on the layer to rename the layer. So the image is a little bit large, so I'm going to select the image, come up here to the free transform tool and just make that a little bit smaller. Once I'm happy, then I'm just going to click the selection tool up here in the top left. The next stage is we need to right click and convert it to a symbol, and we can give it any name we want. I'm just going to keep the default here as symbol 1, and the type should be movie clip. So if it's not movie clip there defaulted, let's make sure it says movie clip and that the registration is pointed to the center. So it's going to be the center of the image. So if it's obviously selected somewhere else, just make sure the center registration is selected, and we click OK. And the final step then we have to do here is change the name obviously of this symbol that we have. So I'm going to call it here in the instant name cursor underscore MC. Now you can give it any name you want, but when we're doing the action script, then just make sure the name is the same in the code. So I've just selected the image, come up to properties and changed the instant name there to cursor underscore mic. And then finally we have to insert a new layer. Right click frame 1 of the new layer and go to actions. I've already copied my code, so it's 2 lines of code here to say hide the current mouse and then show this picture over the other mouse, which was our default mouse. So it's setting this to true and it's hiding the current mouse, and that's the name of my icon or my symbol that I gave it. So make sure those obviously are the 2 names that they're exactly the same name. So I'm just going to close out of that. I'm going to go Control and Enter to run my movie. And now as you see, nothing's going to happen. But as I roll my mouse around, you can see that my little icon is going to follow my mouse. So that's the end of the video, and I hope you've enjoyed it.